Hey there, my name is Ellie, and for the past week I've been living in the British Virgin Islands. Starting with my first ever flight to the first time overseas to the first time I sailboat, this experience has absolutely been an adventure. Even as my trip comes to a close, I am determined to try and do as many things as I can, and end my trip as amazingly as it started. So this morning I checked off that realization with a bang, literally. I went scuba diving. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get much footage since it was a surprise underwater, but this video is literally exactly what it looked like. I think scuba diving is like the most common thing on bucket lists next to skydiving, so the craziness of this opportunity was not lost on me for a second. What was lost on me, however, was my ears pressure regulation. Honestly, I'm very glad this part was not caught on video. It was a very humbling experience. I was essentially just doing live action Flappy Bird with the whole group waiting as the instructor went up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down, just trying to get my ears to stop screaming bloody murder. Once my ears figured their crap out though, it was an insane experience. The instructor literally said that the biggest danger is just you freaking out, so I was just trying to zen out the whole time and breathe normal, which I kind of did too well. I apparently missed an entire sea turtle swimming past me. But besides that, it was super fun. Miss Catherine is a part of a group called the Rotary, and since she happened to have a meeting while I was staying with her, I got to come along. I had never heard of it before, but it's actually a worldwide thing. Like, you can find these guys everywhere. Essentially, they're a group of mostly well-connected and wealthy individuals in each community who work together to use their resources and funds to better their place. Honestly, that alone is such a cool concept, but it was especially interesting to sit down on a meeting for a place I had only just begun to learn about and hear not only what the natives struggle with, but also the customs and ideas that they had for solving them. While a lot of the issues are ones that could have been seen in all kinds of places, like proper schooling and housing, funding for health projects, public parks and recreational centers, etc., the way that they went about these ideas were subtly but clearly distinct to their culture and way of life. I quickly found myself feeling out of place in a good way, like there was clearly no one better equipped to be working out these solutions than the people who were experiencing them on a day-to-day.
Our meeting, so now we're hopping around the most adorable little shops and finding some trinkets. I got an adorable bag and she got her brand new hat, which fits amazing, with sailboats on it. So we're gonna grab a couple other places and then we have some fun plans for the evening. But so we finished staring at those little shops and now we're just sitting and waiting for a bit until our chauffeur gets here. What was your drink? What did you get?
Something rum with
That we were convinced.
fizz or whatever.
It's good. And I still got my gut killer.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Yeah, she had nothing to do with it. I'm just fits.
We're going to the Cuban's house, Rey Italiana, and we're gonna have Spanish food. We're making babada, and then Ellie is going to record her beautiful voice. And the best thing for singing, as one knows, is dairy in the throat.
It's lubricating it. It'll be great. Bye guys. is my last day here, and Mara and I are going on a little morning adventure to pick up some last minute gifts for my brothers. I got some stuff for my parents, but I just want to pick some things up for them as well. So we're gonna go check out the, it's not like a downtown, but it's just where a lot of the shops are. And then afterwards, we'll be back at like 9:30, and then we're going to go surfing, which is crazy. And then yesterday was kind of a mess, so we didn't get to record, but we're hopefully gonna be able to do that this afternoon, which is super cool. Then I will be packing up my stuff, getting some snacks, and tomorrow morning I hit the road pretty early.
So, this is Ellie's last day here. I'm going to be staying here because this is my home.
How did you like me staying with you? Was it pretty annoying?
I liked it. The only part that I didn't like is when you went scuba diving.
And you didn't get to come?
Yeah.
But you get the choice to come with me today. Did you decide if you want to?
Yeah, I decided, yeah.
Okay, good. That'll be really fun. So she'll come surfing with me. Something smells like eggs out here. Success! I got some really fun gifts for them. So they had a section for, you know, misfit toys where you could get 2 things for $1, and they were all just kind of a little bit messed up. But I'm a crafter at heart, so I can fix things. So I got this little durable magnet that I'm gonna turn into a keychain for Finley, and then I got the bracelet already for Ethan. I found some earrings for Marion and that I can fix. And then at the desk they had these adorable little stickers that was like art by local artists, and they were super funky and goofy, and I'm like, Liam would love that. So I'm gonna add that to his spoon. But yeah, very successful jaunt, and I'm getting back just in time to be able to head out for surfing.
Yep, you heard that right. After I got back, the girls, Mr. Fernando, and I all piled into the car to go surfing. I have never been surfing in my life. This was pretty last minute, spur of the moment activity, but I am so glad that we did it. When we got there was just this one guy, probably like his early 20s, who was running the show. He got Mara and I fitted for boards and taught us how to do the surfing action on land, and then we went out. I cannot by any means say that I was good, but I can 100% say that I loved it. After returning home and pretty much dropping into an exhaustion coma for 3 hours, I got back into the car to head to an evening adventure, a naturopathic on-farm event for better understanding one's body. It was so incredible. I didn't record much, mainly out of respect for the serene, introspective vibe that they were going for, but the place was genuinely one of the most beautiful things I have ever seen in my entire life. It was on top of one of the many mountain hills, a terraced garden with flowers, chickens, and vegetables, overlooking the ocean and some faraway cities. The talk was very peaceful and had a lot to do with what you put in your body and what you fill your life with. That night we were finally able to rearrange a meal with their friends Ray and Daviana, and I got to try authentic Cuban coffee.
Sorry, no.
Oh,
no,
just kidding.
Sorry, no.
What? No.
As soon as I start the video.
You will see.
So,
And my dance with
Let
chocolate.
make the experience more accurate.
wait, that's fine.
And more
Oh my god.
more appropriate for Instagram.
The literally the second I started. Oh my word.
The
Okay.
Cuban coffee given to her by a real Cuban.
Now it's better. You're right.
Both of them
Some
are artists.
variation,
Daviana
right?
paints and Ray is an established musician. I was so happy to see all of Daviana's art because, by the way, she's an incredible talent and she even gave me some tips for my own work. She's also not a teacher. I also got the opportunity to show them a song they had written recently, and Ray actually helped me to work on it. It was such an incredible opportunity, not only to show him the music, but also for him to give me feedback and changes. After the family left, I stayed for a while longer to record the vocals I needed for the audition type thing. And then after getting home and packing, I finally got to bed at the ungodly hour of 12:30 a.m.
Went to bed early, got up earlier. We're on the road successfully.
You didn't go to bed early. You went to bed so late.
I was up this morning.
Oh.
It was, my phone said,
Welcome to the next day.
I was like, I'm not ready for it. I got all my stuff packed last night, which was great. I wasn't going to vlog that because my phone was dead and I was dead tired. But now we're heading to Caraduk and I'm going to be heading up. I'll probably show bits of my stuff, but lovely time, and I'll do food and cap later. But
So yes, I am a liar at heart. I definitely did not end up doing a wrap-up video, but to my credit, I didn't forget. I just couldn't really bring myself to do it. Even though it was only a week in total, I had already begun to feel a sense of home. I think part of that was just the strength with which I was thrown into it all. I mean, I really had no fallback. I had to be 100% locked in from day one. But more than that, it was the immersion into the culture that I was able to experience. I got to meet so many incredible people and see and do insane things, but all from the perspective of a local, someone who genuinely lives and works and sleeps in this place. I cannot even express how grateful I am to my family and friends for arranging and hosting this whole trip. I'm truly changed by the experience, and I'm so glad that I got to spend the time with the beautiful family. The rest of my travels went freakishly smooth, except for one point where I was directed to Portland through a terminal that didn't exist. Really fun, almost threw up, but being so for real, I genuinely don't even remember the majority of this day. I think I slept for like 90% of it. But what I do remember is the relief I felt when I saw my parents and the immediate despair to do it all over.